Good morning everybody and welcome back to Universal Epic Universe. I was last here in September. I love my time so much. I'm back here in January. It's a warm day here in Orlando, Florida, and I'm making my way straight into the action over to Donkey Kong. It's not open till 10 AM, but sometimes they open it early anyway, so yeah, straight into the action today. I'm using a bit of a different setup today. I'm not using a wireless microphone, so I'm sorry about the audio quality. Yeah, it's lovely being back here. I wanted to get Minecraft Madness out of the way first, just in case it has any problems, and I don't really want to wait 4 hours for it either, so yeah, I have no idea if this is picking up my audio or not, but I'm just trying a few different things, seeing what works out. We're just going to go and pre-queue for Donkey Kong. I say Donkey Kong, it's Minecraft Madness, isn't it? I wasn't a massive fan of this when that was last year. I didn't really talk about it on the vlogs. Hello! Didn't talk about it on the vlogs at all, really. I thought it'd be a one and done, but I really wanted to give her a review for you guys, so here we are, let's go and pre-queue. It says 15 minutes, but we're going to be one of the first on when it does open. So yeah, Minecraft Madness. This is one of the rides that has that music that really annoys you the more you listen to it. Yeah, the theming's very good. This can get a very long way. You got the barrels there. You can actually get a drink. I think a banana drink in one of those. Yeah, the music's very loud, great theming, very atmospheric. But this does have a slow moving queue. No matter what you do, it's single rider express. No matter what method of queuing you do, it can take forever, what feels like forever, and it can have issues. This ride has multiple companies producing it. It's called a boom coaster, isn't it? So it's kind of unique. Yeah, you got some animatronics in the queue line. And yeah, later on, this will be full. I can guarantee it, maybe even about an hour's time, this bit will be full, so I just want to get one ride on it. If I only get one ride on the entire trip, I'm happy with that, so yeah, I can't wait to get to the animatronics. So when I was last here, I went down the Express with a friend, and I wanted one of these. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, look at the animatronics. That's a really good one, actually. Now on there. Yeah, here we go.
Watch your step as you enter your
yeah, I think that one is single rider there. Oh, that might be single rider, I'm not sure. And then the station is down here to the right.
The mine cart. Supervise children. Hold on to lap restraints at all times. No photography or video recording. Always follow team member instructions.
Oh, it is open. It's open early. Oh, wow. Let's get ready to get on board, shall we? And you know what? It's 9:05. I can't believe it opened at 9 o'clock. You see the queue's I was backed up all the way down to the cow pen down there. So yeah, come down this single rider. While it's empty, I'm going to make use of it. It's not even 9:10, and this is going to be my second ride on this ride. And I'll give you my full review after I get off this one. You know what, that was actually much better than I remember it being back in September. 2 walk-on rides there. That's kind of not it's unheard of really, isn't it, on Minecraft Madness? It opened at 9 AM, 2 walk-on rides, but what I really like about that is the skipping track element. Yes, it's talked about a lot of this ride, and you can kind of see how it works with the brown track underneath. You got the twisted bits of track as well. That makes it look like you're going to go up there, then just get one direction, left or right. I do love that bit, and especially the bit indoors. I think it's after the second lift at hill, where you go from left to right, and you miss all that jumbled up track, all that messed up track. I do like it. It is a bit shaky, really, but I like to think of it because it's a minecart. It's supposed to be a little bit rough. I think it is a bit rough technically, but when you think about it, you don't really want to ruin it by thinking about that too much. So yes, I like to think of it as a rough minecart. It's going to be a little bit like that. So yeah, really good ride. And yeah, it's multiple manufacturers as well, that ride. I'm doing a bit of research. I don't know who does the vehicles, and I don't know who does the track, but they all work in harmony. Maybe that's why it breaks down so often, but It's been running for about 20 minutes now. I presume he's been testing all morning, so fantastic. I love the theming, I love the animatronics. The music can be a bit frustrating if you're waiting in a long line, but you've got the golden banana at the end with the projection, and you've got the Donkey Kong animatronic. You've also got the animatronics in the queue line as well. I didn't really show much around the area, but yeah, after the ride, what was really good is I was talking to a couple of staff members who noticed my Falcon Slide t-shirt. Yeah, they're really nice. It's universal magic, you can call it. It's absolutely fantastic. They gave me 2 free express passes. It's just lovely to talk to people who love doing their jobs. Just absolutely amazing. I probably butchered that review. There's a lot of other things you could talk about, like the theming, the bananas, all the different colours. Again, the music I was talking about. But yeah, it's a solid start to the day. 2 walk-on rides on Donkey Kong Minecart Madness. And wow, Yoshi's Adventure is only on 5 minutes. I think everyone went up to Mario Kart up there, so yeah, let's go to Yoshi's Adventure. Looks like a walk-on queue. Only 5 minutes. Really good. You know, I can't remember the theming in this one, apart from there's a staircase here up until the station. And this one I can take you on board, so pretty cool. It's got a mix of set pieces, nice physical theming, some screens there, so like the lighting in there. I was a bit more of I was a Mario Kart, no, not Mario Kart, I was a Super Mario fan on my Game Boy back in the days, you could say. It was really fun playing the games that I'm not a massive, I don't really know much about this sort of thing here, this sort of theme, the Yoshi bit really. I just appreciate what I've got in front of me really, and I can't believe it's walk-on. I haven't got much time to admire the theming. Got the eggs there, and I love the cartoony feeling of this. I mentioned it in my vlogs from last year in September. I love that feeling, it just very much reminds you of the game, and you feel like you're in that kind of that world, don't you? So yeah, next time I talk to you, I'll be on board. Look at this theming. It's literally straight on. Didn't have to wait at all. The station's all the way up here. And of course, I might talk about it a bit more in the vlog, but there is an interactive game with the power-up bands, which are pretty cool. Like you can tap them, you can collect coins. I'm sorry that I was a bit of a wind rush in the mic there, but like I said, I'm trying something different with the setup today, so yeah, here's the station. It's one of the moving stations. Yeah, here we go, let's go on board Yoshi's Adventure. Yeah, look at this. I love the theming, it's really good. All the different coloured Yoshis here, look at those. Pretty cool. I do like that they let you take your phone on board this one. It's very slow moving, omni-movie style attractions. Yeah, and you get to see the rest of the area as well. Now with this world, I mentioned it previous times, you kind of have to talk all the time because it's Nintendo. You know how fussy they can be, so here we are. It's very nice. The weather's perfect as well. It's only going to be about 2 days of really good weather, and it's going to start getting really cold here in Florida. Oh, you got the coins from the game. Oh, this brings back so many childhood memories. Like I said, I'm not really a Mario Kart fan, so this is a little bit more down my alley, but again, I don't really know much about the Yoshi theme. You got the character meets down there. I'll talk a bit more about that when I go off the ride. Then you got Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge all the way down there. Yeah, look at all the different Yoshis, they're so cute. Hey, hey! And I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. I take it they're interactive. I'm not sure. Oh, look at these animatronics. They're so basic, but they're so cute, aren't they? So charming. Oh. Hi, hey! I love it. I think it's really good. Yeah, but this is one thing I'm not a massive fan of. It's quite better in here. You have got the effects up here, but other than that, it's pretty better. Oh look, there's a screen down there. I say that, I lied. It's just that entrance bit. Oh Yoshi, you got peaches! Hi hi! Yeah, the theming's really good in here. Look at that. Oh, you got baby Mario! It's so cute. Now, that's going to start getting annoying. Yeah, really good. I don't remember it being that good, to be honest. It's a fairly short ride, but yeah, we've got a few more turns, then we're back in the station. Yeah, the station's just right on this corner here, so yeah, not a very long ride at all. Very detailed theming. I just love the cartoon feeling. It's such a good vibe, isn't it? The ride doesn't have to be the greatest hardware, does it really? I just want a good vibe, I just want to enjoy myself. Oh, look at that. It's like a balloon. But it's not, it's actually one of the characters. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. Apparently, not all the effects are working. There are some effects up there, but move every now and then. Yeah, really good ride. Nearly the end. Yoshi's Adventure. You know what? It's actually not that busy in the area. I was expecting loads of people to be here, like just gathering around waiting for the character meets. It's about 9:30 at the moment, so the park hasn't officially opened, but I'm expecting lots of people to rush in now. You got the entrance up there, you got the green pipe there, down some stairs. You can walk on the top as well. Up until the next ride up there, Mario Kart. You got Toadstool Cafe, sorry, got to mention that. The Bowser's Challenge will be up here to the left. The character meets I was on about are down here. You got Peaches, Mario. I'm not sure what other characters there are, but yeah, it's really not as busy as I thought we'd be around here. Even during early entry, which I've been using, I didn't think it'd be this light on crowd. So yeah, Yoshi's Adventure still walk on. Yeah. I'm hoping because it was Martin Luther King Day a week ago, or the weekend anyway, so I'm hoping the crowds are going to die down a bit. Because usually, for Epic, since the opening, Saturday and Sunday have been the least busy days, surprisingly, so yeah. I love the immersion. Yes, it's a bit claustrophobic in areas, and if you don't like it in tight spaces, it might not be for you, but yeah, I think that's just the whole theme, isn't it, really? Yeah, let's get up here towards Bowser's Challenge. I had to go single rider, but if the main queue isn't too long, I'm going to give it a go, I reckon. You've got loads of different eateries, a lot of them are quick service as well. You've got lots of merch in each area, Mario Motors. I'm going to try and look at the merch a bit more on these vlogs. I was neglecting that on the last trip, so. You know, I'm really excited for Dark Universe again. Let's see if we can get on this. It says 40 minutes, so let's see what Single Ride is like. I don't think you miss too much theming. Yeah, let's go down Single Ride, shall we? Bowser's Challenge. If I remember right, there was only about a 5-minute queue last time I was here, so look at the theming. Love it. Really good. 40 minutes is actually not that bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at these stairs. Even the theming on the stairs here. This camera keeps me. The camera, I don't know if look, it just tilts there. Yeah, this Pocket 3 is a great camera, but anybody else who use it, do you agree? It kind of like goes on away on its own sometimes to the left or right. And I'm not a massive fan of that. But yeah. Bowser there. I think I'm going to come up this Single Rider again and get some more pictures, but I just want to get on the ride first, get as much as I can done. But yeah, last time I was here, everyone was waiting in this. This is the benefit of staying on the site. Yes, and maybe a bit more money this time. I'm going to say this time, maybe a bit more money than normal, but yeah. Let's collect our 3D glasses. It's an augmented reality sort of system, so I'm not normally a massive fan of that sort of thing, but it's like if you want to get off right, and here we are. This is where most of the queues congregate down here, so I'm not sure if the main queue's on left or right, I can't remember. It doesn't seem like it's 40 minutes. Is that a default time? Is that what they're going to put it at when it opens for the main park? I don't know. But yeah, I didn't have to wait in any of this last time. Look at that. And yeah, I need to stop and get a few pictures. Yeah, look at that. So you do see the majority of the theming, even in this Single Ride there. It's pretty nice. Team Bowser. Team Mario. There's a lot of different touches in here. I do love the theming in this one. I do like that you don't have to go on the main queue and risk a long way just to see some of this. You've got all the nice chains here. It's just such a nice party, isn't it? I love the lighting. It's not static lighting either, as you can see. See that there? See it flashing a bit? Yeah, fantastic. Bowser's Challenge isn't that bad. It's a augmented reality ride. You got the glasses, those headrests. I mean, not headrests, the headsets you have to wear. Actually, it's quite tight on my head. Actually, I started getting a headache for some reason. But yeah, you got your usual stuff from Mario Kart. You got the little egg, mushrooms. I don't know. Are they called little mushrooms or eggshells? I don't know. I should really know. Well, that is because it was such a childhood classic. Mario Kart, or Mario characters anyway. There you got Rainbow Ride, you got the cloud scenes, you got the chandeliers, the animatronic chandeliers as well. So there's a lot good going on there, but it's not worth talking about for too long. It's quite sunny here actually. Yeah, you got the main group of the crowd coming in, our main part of the public coming in now. So it's not just hotel guests anymore. You got Helios down there. This camera again, it keeps moving like this. The camera keeps doing that and it's really frustrating. Constellation Carousel. Yeah, another thing I'd like to mention as well, it's definitely a little bit quieter, isn't it, once you leave Super Nintendo World. The camera keeps tilting, it's really frustrating me. Anybody else who has a Pocket 3, what mode do you use? I'm on the follow mode at the moment, but I don't really know what to use, because it's every now and then it'll just correct itself. Like now it's alright, but yeah, I'll stop fussing over it. Let's make our way down to Dark Universe. It's one of my favourite areas ever, and it has got my favourite ride at the park, so Monsters Unchained. Can't wait to get back on this one. You got a couple of pre-shows that I hope are working again. Well, they were working last time I was here. I just hope they're still working. You got Victoria and her experiments. You got Frankenstein the monster. You got Dracula animatronics. You got like a mixture of set pieces, screens. And I love the Kuka arm technology as well they use on this. And you can actually see on this ride, if you don't know about Monsters Unchained, you can see the arms as well, which are kind of like how it fits into the theme as well. I think they did that on purpose, so yeah. Next portal down here from Nintendo World, you got Dark Universe. And when I was staying at Helios last time, it was so easy to get back to the hotel. I went back once on one of the days and it took 5 minutes to get back to my room, so yeah, let's get back into Dark Universe. This park definitely shines at night. The park hours are 10 AM until 10 PM. I was seeing rumours like a couple of months ago that they weren't going to open late in like months like January, but I went to look before I booked everything. And what do you know? The whole week is 10 AM until 10 PM, so they must know something about bookings. And of course now, they haven't got the park on the annual pass, so they have got the all park ticket now, so you can do 14 days. If you're from the UK, it's quite useful actually. It's about £400 odd, but you get 14 days of unlimited park hopping as well. Here we are, Dark Universe. Now this is one of my favourite portals. Now every portal has got this as well. Yeah, this is really come alive at night. I really can't wait to be back here later on. Sun sets about 6 PM. So we're having about 3 to 4 hours of good night shots. Can't get my words out there. Yeah, there's a really spooky feeling later on. You have got a couple of street performers, one down there. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them around, so I love the music as well. You have got merch in every area. It's a very nicely themed shop, isn't it? I can't remember the name of that one. Yeah, Pretorius, that's the name of it. You got the Burning Blade down here to the left. That's just down there to the left. You got Curse of the Werewolf just before it. There we are, another street performer. Yeah, I love the mist there. Quite warm actually. Yeah, he's hiding. I actually don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm going to take you down the main show because why not? It's only 10 minutes. I want to show some theming off. Just some great lighting effects. They've got like a hologram effect in one of the rooms. I can't remember the name of what it is, but yeah. Normally this is walk on if you go down Singer Rider. So here we are, Frankenstein's Manor, here in Dark Universe. Yeah, I love the vibe of this one. It's such a long ride as well. Just look at the man. You wouldn't think there's a massive show building behind there, would you? Yeah, it's so spooky. Look at the mist there. Oh, it's such a good thing. I love these sort of rides. Like the Haunted Mansion style ride. This one, of course, are the air conditioning. Well, it's about 28 degrees outside, so it's very warm. Yeah, I love this queue line. Even these bits here are really nice. They play the music. Oh, I forgot about that. They play the music very subtly in spots. I can't remember what that said. Yeah, it's really good. But the music's actually not really loud. I love that. It doesn't need to be too loud. And they've obviously cut a bit of the queue off to straight through this door. Yeah. Look at all this, just look at the lighting. Some great theming. And I love this passing up the top here. The lighting, you can see the lighting just behind that. Oh, it changes as well. Forgot about that. And this is the hologram effect I was about to see. I don't know how they do this. And look, oh, camera again, and it keeps tilting. I need to fix that. It's really, really annoying me, that is. Look at this. Frankenstein monster there. Oh, look at that. Even stuff like this. Just love the theming. That's the entrance again. We've got to make our way up the stairs. This ride rarely gets a long queue. I have seen on social media, I have been getting longer queues, but I think that may be because of MLK Day last week, so yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be quieter today. There's like a batching point there. You got a couple of rooms that got that affected as well, so there's two batching points actually. You got a couple of rooms down here that I really like. I can't believe a ride of this calibre never gets a long line. I'll just look at it, see all the effects up there. Oh, look at this. So there's a lot of batching points, isn't there? Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's probably my favourite room of the queue line. Yeah, we're nearly on the ride. It's just a long queue to walk through, isn't it, really? Got a chandelier there. Oh, I wonder what that area is. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, let's go on the ride. I can't take you on the station, unfortunately.
Delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a Catacombs navigation unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. You sit, Igor steers, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Don't look at that. This is just the emergency feature function. According to plan. Igor, you're bothering our guests. Send them in. I'm ready for them. Yes, doctor. The doctor will see you now. This is fun, yes?
They were afraid of what he had done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He He is amazing, better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Calm yourself! That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will destroy
That's
you
enough! These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle. And with your help, the world will never see the name Frankenstein the same again! Open the doors!
Monsters Unchained is a really special dark ride. I absolutely love it. I love the queue line, the effects, the lighting effects, animatronics, screens, projections in the queue line as well. But the ride, surprisingly, not everything was working on that ride there. You know when you initially go out of the station, the rotating station, the moving walkway system, you go out of that, and then you make your way up into the normal, it'll be Egon to your right, and then you got the piano of Frankenstein as well, but those two scenes weren't really working really. And normally Frankenstein, he's playing the piano, he turns to every car with people in it. But yeah, those first two weren't working, but the majority of the animatronics on the ride were working. You had the big Draculas, you had Victoria throughout the ride, all her animatronics were working. Yeah, that's the first ride I've had on that ride, on Monsters Unchained, where not everything's working. It's a bit of a letdown because I like kicking it off with those two little scenes there, especially you have some flame effects as well in that first room. So yeah, it's a shame about that, but overall it's still a special dark ride, one of my favourite in the world. But yeah, you really, for it to be perfect, you need everything working, and yeah, I expected some things to go wrong, not everything is going to be perfect. Even not every ride has problems, don't they, in the first year of operating, and no matter what year actually. But yeah, that's a special ride. I'm going to have many more rides than that during the day and over my trip. It's basically walking at the moment, but I think the 10-minute queue is default because you have to walk through so much of it. You've got multiple different rooms, both both pre-shows were working. You know, the one with Victoria and Frankenstein, you have Dracula appearing as well. You also have the room before it where it's introducing you to the Kukura sister, that's Igor. Yeah, I'm learning a little bit every now and then. Every ride I go on, I learn a little bit about the stories, about a universe and monsters, different characters. But yeah, overall, a pretty special ride that is. I just wish all the animatronics worked on that run through. The area music here in Dark Universe is also just a lovely touch, isn't it? You got the queue line music as well, but you got the area music as you walk down the path. So I'm walking down the left side of Dark Universe now, going round to the Burning Glade Tavern. They have been having issues with the flame effect on there. I did see it once or twice when I was last here, and that was in September, but they have been having issues. And I'm not sure what cycle they've got it on. Is it 10, 15 minutes? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I've not actually been in there to eat or anything. Yeah, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get the effect on. But it's definitely what you want to see at night, with all the darkness behind it. You have got some lighting effects behind the buildings. Do you know what? It's actually not as good, this area, in the dark as I thought it would be. But that doesn't take away how special the area is. Yeah, we may pop back past. Oh, wait a minute. The music's getting a bit louder. I thought we were going to be lucky there, but I don't think it's open anyway. That's the entrance. Oh, I missed it! Oh no, I didn't. There we go. It's working. I thought I was going to get there. The music built up a little bit there, and then it started. Yeah, really good. Amazing effect. Yeah, it goes on for quite a while actually. Yeah, I bet that's really technical as well. Here's the menu. What have they got in there? They got garlic steak, cheddar patties, potato, chicken, yeah. Pretty standard theme park food. Yeah, look at the theming, the rock work, the wooden panelling here. Got Curse of the Werewolf here, the Max Spinner. Not one of my favourite rides, quite short ride. Got a couple of launches, it's got a little bit of a swing launch as well. If I remember correctly, it has got animatronics, but I was expecting it to be a bit better than it was when I first experienced it. And you got the brake run up there as well. It's an alright break. Yeah, it's not my favourite. It can get a pretty long queue. I don't think the operations are fantastic. Oh, it's 15 minutes, so is Single Rider open? Yeah, I'm going to get down to Single Rider. You don't really see much of anything different really if you go down there anyway. So yeah, let's get on Curse of the Werewolf. And then we've done a lot of the rides already. Mainly the left side though. Yeah, Single Rider is open. It wasn't open last time. Oh, I wonder what's the cut-off really for Single Rider? When do they open it? When do they not? So I've seen some parks with queue times like 15 minutes. Don't even bother opening it, so... Yeah. This is one you can do a lot of laps on in early entry. If you can sit, it's not really, you're not really missing much really. Well, there's a bit of a queue there, but yeah, they must be moving quickly for that to be 15 minutes. Yeah, not one of my favourites. It's like Hiccup's Wing Gliders. That isn't one of my favourite queue lines either, so... Yeah, let's get on, shall we? Single Rider doesn't look like it should be any more than 5 minutes. So I've just had 2 rides on Curse of the Werewolf there, the Mac Spinner. Yeah, really fun ride. It's not the longest, and the theming isn't the best, but still, it's pretty a good standard. And most theme parks, or amusement parks, or whatever you want to call them, that would be a great ride. And it is a fun ride. A lot of people seem to like it. You do get talking to a lot of people on the ride as well. A lot of people tend to have a lot of fun on it, so yeah. Just walking through Dark Universe now. Yeah, it's a fun ride. You got the artwork at the end on the break. And yeah, it's just a fun ride. You get it's a free spinning ride as well. It's not controlled spin, so that's nice. So I wouldn't recommend doing that straight away. If you've not had a drink or not eaten to start the day, that's probably not the best one to do. But it is open for EPA, and it is about 20 to 11 now, and it's only on a 15-minute queue. So if that isn't on a long queue at the moment, then I don't think it's going to be that busy. But I'm probably going to eat my words now, aren't I? Yeah, walking out the exit to Dark Universe. But there's nothing much else to talk about. Sorry, I can't get my words out. There isn't much to talk about other than it's just a spinner with a bit of theming, really. You got the pass-through launch. It's like a swing launch, isn't it? A little bit of theming in that harvest, and you don't really get to see anything really as you launch through it. You launch backwards. Yes, nothing special. But it's a good filler ride. And I class it as a filler ride because not everyone goes to it. Everyone goes to Ministry of Magic. Go to Monsters Unchained, Minecraft Madness. Yeah, good supporting ride, Curse of the Werewolf. We're going to make our way around the rest of the park now. We've done basically the whole of the left side. There's the portal again. And you may well know that I've actually stayed there before. So if you want a quick ride on Monsters, you just pop down, takes about 5 minutes to walk into the park. And you got the Cosmos show, I think it's the Cosmos show later on at 10 o'clock. That's a really good show that is. It incorporates all the different characters, Universal, different lighting effects, and you'll see around the entire park, everything's synced up. Yeah, I didn't expect that really. When I first experienced it, I got into my room somewhere about there, and it's one of the first things I saw when I checked into the hotel in the evening. And yeah, what a first way to experience Universal Epic Universe. Seeing all the lights, even over there, it's literally every single light you see is all linked together in the Cosmos show at 10 o'clock. And I can't remember how long it is, I think it's about 15 minutes. It's a good way to end the day. But I hope they do get a fireworks show, because I have seen some pictures online. I don't know if it's by the construct that's posted the pictures, but yeah, they are setting up something behind it. There's like a platform area. But I've not seen his helicopter anywhere, so... And obviously not taking pictures of Epic Universe as we speak. What a fantastic hotel that is. It's definitely not worth the current price, but the price that I paid for it. I got one of the early bookings when they first announced the openings. Not the openings, I first announced the period you could book the Helios. I got a really good rate for a park queue. But now it's quite expensive. You haven't got the all express, you haven't got unlimited express. I can imagine this park will be much busier. Well, technically you have the same amount of people, but other lines wouldn't really move as well if you had unlimited express. So maybe that's why they're looking at data, maybe planning on it in the future, especially with the annual passes not being having an Epic Universe included. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna make our way over to the Ministry of Magic and battle of the Ministry. Even if we don't get on the ride, we're gonna have a look at the area. It does get probably the longest way in the park, along with Minecart Madness. So if we can get a single rider under an hour, I'll be quite happy. But I just enjoy being in the area. So I'm trying different things with my vlogs. You know how I'm trying different things with the mics, trying different ways of doing things. A lot of these clips are longer. I'm trying. It's just something new. I'm still learning as I go. So that's the exit. We're not going to go down the exit, Dan. Oh, yeah, here's the portal. What I love about the portal is the one at the top. And what I didn't realise initially when I was walking through this portal. Obviously we got this, you got down all the portals, then you got the different ones around here. It's such a great touch. I love Harry Potter. I'm not a die-hard Harry Potter fan. I don't know everything about it, but we're going to make our way into the area and have a look, shall we? Yeah, I just love this screen. So atmospheric. And obviously the area is set in Paris, so this is all quite familiar. If you know France, yeah, it's such a grand entrance, isn't it? I just love the look of it. I love how it's not clean brickwork or rockwork or anything. It's all made to look a little bit dirty, doesn't it? Like you're in France. All this architecture is very French, isn't it? And you got Le Cirque Arcanu down there, a fantastic show. I'm not sure if I'm going to feature the shows on here anyway. Oh, well, anyway, I'm not going to feature the shows because I've already reviewed them. You can't really video inside, so I feel like I'm getting hell for leather. So that's why I'm tripping up on my words. Because I'm trying to make the most of the low queue time, so I'm just going. So yeah, let's make our way down to the left. Got loads of other shops as well, all dotted around. And what I'm thinking is maybe they got an attraction going in behind there, because there is like a dead end. Let's go and have a look. The metro flow. You can go into the main bit and just have a look around. I think that's where this single rider go down as well. So, and on the opening of the park during the day, at the start of the day, they get people to queue up here, if I remember correctly. Then you got butterbeer. Not a fan of butterbeer. And you got the tour and flu shop down there, and that's how you exit Battle of the Ministry. I like how you enter and exit through the flues, and the effects don't really always work, so you got to be a bit lucky. Such great architecture. They hide the show buildings very well. 135 minutes. So yeah, we're not going to get a ride. Oh, unless you get like a walk-on single rider. We're going to make our way in here. Yeah, about 2 hours 15 minutes does seem about right for this ride. I don't expect anything less really. So. Yes. It's a great system for getting people into the area. I do really like it. Well, let's go in, shall we? Oh wow, one of the best buildings in the park, one of the best queue lines. Battle of the Ministry queue line, just look at everything. There's a metro flu system there. You just missed it as I turned the camera on. There you go, wait a minute, there we go. That didn't work. Oh, there we go, not great camera work, sorry about that. I remember seeing the pictures and the videos of this when it was being built, when it first opened. It was such a shame because I did have an annual pass and they were doing the previews for this. So I was a bit gutted. I had trips planned already. I would have loved to come to the previews and done lots more rides. Yeah, the effect is working. I might ask the staff member what the single ride is like. So I'd love a ride on this. It's a fantastic dark ride. There's a great mix of screens, props, animatronics. I love the Death Eater animatronics on this as well. can see the exit there, uses the same system. And look at this. Dolores Umbridge is the protagonist. Yeah, she's a crazy woman, isn't she? It uses a ride system similar to Spider-Man, just obviously more advanced. I think it uses a Kukurami style as well, I'm not entirely sure. Look at all the details. They don't have to be that detailed, do they? But they are. So yeah, I did go down this single rider kitty there. But yeah, it's all the way down that long corridor before the stairs, so I thought, well, I don't need to. I've got other days to do Battle of the Ministry. Don't need to do everything in a day. But yeah, I appreciate the theming. Have a look inside here. I love the music, love the ambience. Oh, that's a posh word for me to use. You have Dolores Umbridge and the other characters. Like I said, I love the details in here. It's just fantastic. You don't always have to ride rides at theme parks, that's alright. You can just enjoy the atmosphere. A lot of the time I will do that. If I'm not recording a vlog, a lot of the time I'll just sit around, take everything in. Over 2 hour queue for Battle of the Ministry. I've done it plenty of times before, so as long as I get it once on this trip, I don't mind. I just love the effect. I just love the effect on the theming here on the wall. Even here, you got the dragons. You got the lights on the bottom. So many great effects. I love that effect as well. Amazing. I have to say, the staff members have been absolutely fantastic. Got my Falcon Flight shirt on, so that kind of helps a little bit. They're very intrigued to see what the ride is like. Yeah, I'm willing to talk to them. It's really nice. They're very interactive. They seem very happy. They seem like they love their job. So, yeah. And I was very lucky. I got 2 free express passes. I didn't ask for them, but this lovely lady and a security guard outside Minecart Madness gave me 2 free ones. So yeah, I don't know if they're just for today or not. I need to read the little receipt they gave me. But yeah, it's very nice of them. They've been very, very nice to me today. I don't get that many people normally talk to me. So yeah, it's nice to talk to some people. It can get a bit lonely on these trips, as much as I love the rides. Yeah, you got Le Cirque à Canoe. A lot of the queue line's not actually in that tent. It goes into the building there. It's a very good queue line, but the pre-show for that show is not very good. It's very tightly packed. I can't imagine how they got signed off, really. But yeah, not talking about the shows, just walking around the area. I would like to try some of the specialities and stuff like that, but they seem to be very expensive. No, I'm very good at restraining myself from buying a lot of merch. I normally only buy like 1 piece of merch per trip, because if I didn't have any restraint, I would be spending hundreds, and that's no good. Yeah, bar moonshine. A lot of these places do your standard drinks. I think that's a lot of alcohol in there as well. If you're into your that sort of thing, really, the different kind of food, drinks, etc., then you'll love that sort of thing. I'm obviously not talking about everything here. There's a lot of details I'm missing out, but look at this. I didn't initially know this area was here, because it's very hidden, very well hidden, and I quite like that. Which makes the foot traffic not that bad. Yeah, it's a lovely area. So another little cut through there. I just love the vibe. It's so, I said multiple times, it's my happy place, Orlando. It's just, I could just walk around this place and not ride anything, and I'd still be as happy as I would riding something. So yeah, we're about to go to the entrance again. This camera's playing ball a bit at the moment. It's not really messing with me, but you'll see the camera do. See that camera moving there? I've just did it on purpose. Having a bit of trouble with that. So yeah, we're going to go around the rest of the park. We've still got Isle of Berk to do, and Stardust races and the rest of the Celestial Park. But yeah, Battle of the Ministry is the first ride I've not done today while being in the area, but that's okay. Don't have to do everything. Now we're making our way down to Stardust Races, one of my favourite rides in the park. And at the time of recording, they've only had their back open for about, what was it, yesterday or the day before. So it is Saturday the 24th of January. You'll know that they've had some cold weather recently in Florida, so yeah, they had a bit of a valeting issue with Stardust Races, and it was closed for a few days. So yeah, they had to get a crane and detach all the cars. Yeah, I couldn't do a pull through like for all the elements, because I imagine that's quite complicated with 2 trains. or two sides. So yeah, they got the issue sorted, and apparently it's only on 20 minutes last time I looked, so yeah, it's a people here, this one. Great operation to Epic Universe. This and Monsters, two of my favourite, and they never really have a big queue, so yeah, they go and see if this singer ride is open, because when I was here in September it wasn't, so yeah. It does seem very busy, a lot of people congregating. Oh, this went over the top of me. I'll try and get some off-road shots, but is Singer Rider open? Yeah, it is open. Yeah. I do like a back row, but I don't mind. If I can get on quicker, I always take that opportunity. So yeah, let's go, shall we? Singer Rider on Stardust races. And here we are, they have got their own lockers, which is good. These are the ones for the eyes. There's our facial recognition. It can be a bit frustrating just standing there taking your picture, but it works. Just have a lovely ride there on the yellow side of Stardust races. Absolutely crazy roller coaster. Mac did such a good job of that. It's just crazy how intense it is in moments. You've got the launches. The first launch, you launch a little bit and then he kicks in again and over the top hat, and I feel like the most intense moment on that ride is at the bottom of the top hat. You're flung forward in front of the restraints. It's just absolutely crazy intensity there. It's way more intense than you would think. A lot more airtime on that ride than you think, and it's just got everything. It's crazy, aggressive, nice floating moments. I love this celestial spin. That's possibly my favourite on the ride. I kind of think the green side's maybe best for that, but you do twist it over each other on that element, and it's absolutely crazy. My favourite element, along with the top hat, the launch is, I just love it really. It's just such a fun ride. The trains with the flux capacitors on the end, the lights on the front, the whole design, and they're very colourful. It's such a great vibe on the area, and I'm glad that this Singer Ride is open. They've got the fast track Singer Ride and the main queue, and the main queue still at only 20 minutes, so yeah, operations are fantastic. People are here, just like Monsters Unchained in Dark Universe. It really gets through people, and yeah, some of the best rides here have the lowest queues. About to make my way into the Berg for the first time, How to Train Your Dragon. I said it the first time today. The park's only officially been open for about 3 3/4 hours, so in fact 2 3/4 hours. I suddenly forgot, and at 9 AM is when Minecraft Madness opened. That's not a usual thing, so yeah. Every now and then I do have a little rest break. Yeah, I love this area. This is definitely more wide open than the likes of Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe. Definitely a lot more space. And here comes Wing Gliders, the Intimate Beauty multi-launch family coaster. That does get a few long waits here and there, but it's not normally more than an hour on a normal day. Yeah, so many good spots to get off-road shots. This one. You've got Dragon Races Rally down there. You've got Fire Drill just down there as well. You've got Mead Hall there. There's quick service. Now look at that water. It's very warm at the moment, 28 degrees. I don't know what that is in American terms. Look at this shot here, that turn. It's about to launch again, the operation's fantastic. You can tell it, you can hear some screams in the background. It's just about to come round, here we go. Yeah, I love S-bends on the coaster. One of my favourite ever elements, and it's not even an inversion or anything, not a drop, just a good old S-bend. What I really want to get is a great shot of the celestial spin. Apparently you can get a good spot in the Viking play area, but it's a bit awkward trying to go in there to get pictures, so. Love the theming. Another good spot of hiccups here. How it goes under the netting here. Oh look! see how good the operations are? It's been about a minute. Look at it. This is so charming. It's amazing how music makes the atmosphere so much better. If this place had no music, it would be nowhere near as good as it is. So that's how important it is. And again, I talk about the ground quite a lot in vlogs as well, and transitions and stuff between the areas. That's very important. And this park is great. Yes, it is a modern theme park, so they do get all that stuff right. So Dragon's Races Rally, that's one ride I've not done in the number of days I've had at this park in the last year. I don't feel like throwing up everywhere, so... Of course, I don't really know much about how to train your dragon. You got Toothless, Hiccups. You got the trainable dragon show over the other side of the area. But you can't really film at those, so it's a shame really. So good animatronics in their show. Never done a Ghost House Sky ride either. Yeah, maybe one day. But I want to see how long the queue is. I think it says 60 minutes for Hiccups. It's a great looking ride. Here it comes again. Very good operations. It does have the bulky interim restraints. Yes, the lap bars. But for some people they can be quite restrictive, so... Yeah, I can't remember if it had a single rider on it. I don't think it did. So, we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Not sure yet. Totally forgot. I got 2 fast passes from the lovely staff members over at Minecraft Madness. So I'm going to use one of those on Hiccups. It's got a 60-minute queue. It's not the quickest moving queue, but it's also not the slowest. So I've just got to show this little bit of paper here to the staff member when I get to the front. Hopefully the fast pass isn't too long. And behind this fence here, you got a lot of open area. The other side of Stardust races. This isn't one of my favourite queues. I think I mentioned it before. It has got bits like this. But it's just a lot of cow pen really, and just look at that. That's the only shade they've got. The sun's beaming in my eyes at the moment, and I'm having to walk all the way around the edge here in the fast pass. All that cow pen. Yeah, that's all the shade they've got on. The aircon's not very good either. It's just fans. So. Although it's a bit cooler now, so yeah. Let's get on board, shall we? I can't really get any footage at this station and the lock is up before, and I don't really want to risk my phone getting damaged, so I'm sure I put some clips in my other vlogs, so we'll see what I can do. What I really love about Heroes Wing Glide is just how fun it is really. Intamin did a fantastic job of that. Some great theming. So here and there, there's a little bit of force actually for a family coaster, but not so much that you're going to put kids off, because the whole family love riding that. You get so many smiling faces, so many happy people getting off that ride. I love the S buttons, the launch it is. I love how Toothless presses the button on that first launch and it's actually quite forceful. I say forceful, it gives you kind of a big kick, and then you go forward, all the smooth elements. It did maybe rattle a little bit, the Intamin rattle. I'm not sure that's such a thing, but it's not uncomfortable, it's not rough at all. It's smooth enough, and yeah, just fantastic. I ride this. It's not one of my favourites, it's never going to be one of my favourites, because it's not quick enough. It doesn't necessarily need inversion, but you'll know. I'm one of those people, you'll know if it's one of your favourite rides as soon as you get off it. You don't have to say anything. You just know, trust me. It's like when I got off Steel Vengeance for the first time, I know that's a totally different coaster to Hiccups, but you just know if it's a good ride as soon as you get off. And that one's a great ride. I really love the elements, like I said, the launch, the S buttons, sweeping turns, the interacting with the water and the rest of the outlet, but all those big statues around the area. Now, you know that, I don't know if I showed you before I got on the ride, but you know that bit where it goes under the bridge and swoops around the end. There's just so many good off-ride shots. And I'm butchering all the element names, but I don't care, it's such a great ride. I love Albuquerque. I'm not spending too long in this area though, so I'm just going to walk around the park, maybe do some stuff off-ride, maybe get a bit twitty. I don't tend to do vlogs, so yeah, we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. It's not been as busy as I thought it would be. Although I say Battle of Ministry is on over 2 hours and Minecraft Madness is its usual, so I'm quite glad I got 2 back-to-back rides on that earlier on. And before I do go and get something to eat and drink, the theming's just amazing on this place. I don't even know if I mention it a lot in my ride reviews because I'm so in the moment when I'm reviewing a ride or an area. I forget to mention it, everything. Yeah, Isle of it looks fantastic. Like I said before I entered the area, it's very open and it's not like Super Nintendo World or any other area. You've got plenty of space to breathe. If you're claustrophobic, then that's a good area for you. I just love the animatronics and theming in that area. It's the same in the rest of the park. Constellation Carousel. It's well themed, isn't it? Is it a theme or is it a style? I'm not entirely sure, but you got the fountain show here. I think there was a little fountain show about 3 o'clock last time I was here in September. Not the Cosmos one, but it's sort of started on. Yeah, great area to watch the show later on. I might actually watch the Cosmos from this area because you've got all the different lights here. Look at that portal down there. I will talk about the portals a bit more later on, maybe when it's dark. Not actually film too many of them. But yeah, let's just walk around the park and get that something to eat that I was talking about. Just done a couple of re-rides since the last talk to you. Went back on Monsters Unchained, still the same state as it was earlier. And then came on Stardust races not long after. Yeah, it's just launched at the top hat as well. I got on the yellow side again. I was using Singer out of both times. It was about 5 minutes, maybe a bit between 5 and 10 minutes to get on there. 25 minutes at the moment, and it does close the Singer out, I think, when it gets to a certain time. I don't know if there's any other operational reason. And it's a great photo spot, that is. It's a great ride. It's so intense, isn't it? At the bottom of the drop after the top hat, then your celestial spitting. It's just such a good ride. I've already talked about it today so far, but the next time I ride this, it probably will be at night, or maybe a sunset ride, I don't know yet. But I've just been walking around the park, taking all the atmosphere in. It's quite warm, so I always go a bit slower anyway on days like this. Yeah, I've got plenty more days to come on this trip. And it's going to get much colder after tomorrow. Tomorrow, at the time I'm recording, will be 25th of January. It's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow, so hotter. No vlog from tomorrow, just going to be one main Epic Universe vlog, and then one from each of Studios and Islands of Adventure. So, yeah. And maybe one from all 3 parks, I'm not decided yet. But you can tell how good the operations are, because I've just seen another train go across, so it's fantastic. And you get a lot of this, a lot of sun. So I thought I'd come to a quiet area of the park, and it just so happens to be the entrance, so yeah. The foot traffic's not that bad here, actually. There's the Kronos Tower. It's the first time I've actually used this entrance. A little voice crack, and security's there. You've got the scanners, actually. You've got the scanners directly in front of the security there. It was quite fun this morning, the entrance. I don't know his name, is it Daniel? He's quite, I don't know if he's famous on TikTok or Instagram, but I've heard he is. Yeah, the intros this morning, the countdowns, the jokes, the games we were playing. It's a shame I didn't record it. Yeah, the sun's going down now. You might be able to tell in maybe 10 to 15 minutes. See some of the shadows have changed positions. So yeah, let's make our way through the portal. It's not the start of the day. I just thought I'd come into the Kronos Tower and walk through the park with the sun going down. But by the time I get around the park itself, and I'm going to probably get that way, it's probably going to be quite dark. So yeah, about 45 minutes until sunset. So I'll probably just light then, and it'll probably still be light. Yeah. I'm actually not eating that much today. That's what I was getting earlier, was the mac and cheese. I said I was going to get something to eat, and that's what I got in the end from Isle of Irk. I still don't like it. It's not that good. Quite bland. I need sauce or something with it. And one of my favourite views, the entire park, is through the lunar statue here. There you go, it's directly in line with the Helios one, right at the hotel. Look at it. You've got a message at the top there. That is fantastic. Look how detailed it is. Is that a rabbit there? You know what I really like as well? I don't think I pointed it out. Try and get behind it because the sun's in my eyes. But right there, there's water going down. It's such a nice touch. I never really noticed that before. To before, but it's definitely not saying. Yeah, look at that. Right there. I've also taken a picture for here. It's quite a famous shot, really. Yeah, it's such a great area. I love how the water steps down as well. Yeah, it's really good. It's really interesting how this all works. Yeah, and I'm going to try and walk down that path that guy's walking down there. So I don't think that was open last time I was here. I've still got one free express pass to use, and I'm not decided what I'm going to use on yet. Maybe Battle of the Ministry. Don't know yet. Oh, look at this. I think these are all lights. I wonder if these actually sync up with the Cosmos show. Because all the lights around here do. So you can see you got one up there, got loads around here. The opposite side of the lunar statue there, Kronos Tower. I love how clean the water is. But it's quite funny though, it's amazing how much stuff gets in the water. It's mainly coins, but yeah, I think this path was shut last time. Look at that, it's such a beautiful shot, isn't it? It's a great entrance. I wish it was a bit more wide open down there on both sides. When we're waiting to get in for early entry, there's a lot of people gathering, and I'm not a massive fan of it. So I'm so glad that they opened Donkey Kong at 9 o'clock. Look at this. It makes it much easier to take pictures now because the sun's going down. Getting pictures gets easier and easier by the minute. Yeah, look at that. You see that noise of the water? I don't know if anyone else likes that, but I just love it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I swear this wasn't open. Get quite close to the Atlantic restaurant. One of 2 full service restaurants at the park. You got the, I think it's the Pan Asian down there. I can't remember the name of it. There's so much of this park. Yes, there's only 11 attractions, but there's a lot of restaurants, mainly quick service. You've got 2 full service, and I love the exterior of the Atlantic as well. If I was with someone, maybe I'd get a reservation, but even the basic food from a quick service is quite expensive. So yeah, that's why I tend to get something at the hotel. I get an Uber Eats, a DoorDash or something. It's still expensive, but it's better than spending $17 or $18 on a mac and cheese cone that tastes bland as hell. Yeah, look at that. I like how that lines up with the other one by the Helios Hotel. It's just fantastic, isn't it? Again, since that big rush of rides earlier on in the morning and early afternoon, I've done hardly anything apart from 3 re-rides. I've done Stardust, the Monsters, Unchained. Had a look around Super Nintendo World off camera. And just relaxed. Probably went a bit too quick. Look at those fountains go. They're like that all day. You can hear them in the background as well. So even if you're not looking at them directly, you can hear the fountains. And when they play them to music later on, it's going to be so amazing. Such a stunning area. Celestial Park's just amazing, and they've done such a great job. And I love the name as well. You can see the sun on the top of the building there. You can tell the sun's going down. Yeah, look at this. You actually got is it 2 or 3 concierge? I can't pronounce it. You got quite a few of them, 2 or 3, something like that. I don't know. And it looks like on there you can't meet Toothless at the moment. That's a shame because that's quite popular actually. I've seen 2 hour queues for that. I've never been a big fan of meeting characters if the queues are too long. So yeah, look at this, stunning. Look at the fountain package. You've got Constellation Carousel there. Got all these lights up here that all synced. Oh, I just love look at the water. Yeah, it's amazing. So relaxing as well. But in a minute, more people are leaving the park as well. I'm hoping tomorrow's not as busy, even though today's pretty quiet. So still got about 4.5 hours to go until park close. So yeah, it's about a 13-hour day for me if I stay right till the end. It's getting very close to sunset now. You can just see the sun over there, just to the right of Super Nintendo World. I think it's once it actually goes down, it's very quick to transition to night. I've been in this area for what feels like hours. The last time I talked to you was in this area. I said I was going to go around the park, but to the left, and I've actually gone to the right, so Yeah, don't listen to me. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Even one thing I didn't even know is even the freestyles are themed. So, Coke freestyles. There's the portal for Art of the Earth. I would like to go through the air when the sun's going down. Maybe I'll get through there in a second. I just want to walk around the lake down here, the Cosmos Lake, in front of the Helios Hotel, because that is a wonderful area to sit and relax. And I feel like the lighting's very good once the sun's gone down around there. So a lot of people are still leaving. So yeah. Great view at the Helios down there, look at it. It's such a good hotel. Yes, it's not worth the money, but it was good to just do once, just stay once. But like I said, they had a good price last September. It's the ease of use, is the convenience part of it. It's not, again, it's not worth £400, £500 a night. Yeah, look at that. Look at the right side of that turnaround on there, it looks really good, beautiful. And you see these lights? Yeah, I think these are all synced up. You can see them all down there. Oh, my camera's playing up again. Yeah, you can't really see the full light because it's not dark enough. They're all like purple and they're changing. You might be able to spot them down there. These lights are here. Beautiful. Oh, look at that Mac Duty. I think it's running on 6 trains. Apparently they can run 4 aside. Maybe the 2 trains that are off are the ones that had to be rebuilt after the valeting issue. Yeah. I was talking to a staff member at the start of the day, and they said something's coming to Dark Universe. I don't know if they're trolling me, but we'll see. Because I feel like Harry Potter needs another ride. They got a lot of area behind the rides, behind the buildings over there. And you got a bit of you got an expansion pad by Super Nintendo World as well. The sun, I love a part when the sun goes down. It's still quite warm as well. It's probably about 25 degrees. Then you got the humidity, the Florida humidity. This vlog's probably about 8 hours long. But here we are. Actually, I'm going to walk down there. Normally they have like a cooling machine here. Here we go. I'm actually not walked down here once today. I've been in the park about 8 hours. Look at that. What a view. I can't begin to imagine how much this costs to operate. All of this, just this wall around here, all these water jets, all the programming. There must be some sort of control room. Because when I was in the queue, the thing right of Stardust races, they had like a control room off to the right side. I don't know if it was just for Stardust or for the park, but there had a lot of screens in there. Look at that, I just love that view. Beautiful. And what I would do now to actually jump in there, because I'm so sweaty. Along with Celestial Park, I absolutely adore Isle of Urk. Yeah, it is great. Sunset, and when it's dark, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. That and Celestial are my 2 favourite in these light conditions. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Ministry of Magic because there's so many high buildings there. It looks great at night, don't get me wrong, it's just you can't see like the light behind the buildings. These buildings aren't too high, you can see. They're not too high. You got Mead Hall down there in the centre. You see the intimate beauty there, Hiccup Spring Gliders, just turn off to the left, and these wonderful statues as well. I love how it's themed to Dragon. You got all the characters, you got Toothless down there, which is still not open for character meets, which is a shame. Yeah, you got these lights up here, you probably just saw that and shut up. I wonder if these actually sync for the Cosmos show. Because they say it's all the lights, they all sync up, but we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, it's just such perfect lighting conditions for photos. The operations are so good, look at that! Train after train. Look at the fire in there as well. Oh, zoomed it in. The quality's not actually that bad. Yeah, it's fire in the mouse. Beautiful. I'm going to take some pictures now. It's such a stunning area. Here's another beautiful view. Just moved up the path alongside Spitfire Grill where I got my mac and cheese earlier. It's such another great view, isn't it, really? The lighting's a bit better from this angle. You have actually got a fire trail the other side there. I've not actually ridden that today. It has been on about 5 minutes, so probably could have got multiple rides. But there we got Stardust races in the background, over the top hat. Then you got the Celestial spin right in the centre of the shot. Not going to zoom in yet. The operations, I can't believe how good the operations are on here cut-ups. Just constantly going around. And that's one of my favourite elements right down there. The twists and turns, the S-bends as you dive underneath the walking path there, just amazing. Another angle of meat all over there. That's a quick service. The exterior is really special looking, but the inside is just the normal stuff really. You get sausages, chips, etc. Served on a fancy plate. Nothing too special. Yeah. I love how the Mac and the Intamin track, if I zoom in now, they're kind of similar, aren't they? How they're built. Yeah. I'm going to try and get an off-ride shot of that Mac beauty over there, Stardust Racers. It's going to look a bit awkward if I put it in the vlog for earlier on the ride, but yeah, I'll maybe get another shot tomorrow morning. I've made my way back over to Dark Universe. So I'm going down, the portals look even better, all the lighting comes on. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite screen they've got here. But all of them have got this, haven't they? Ooh, it's spooky! Yeah, I think it actually looks better like this. Obviously, I say this every vlog when it goes from day to night. It doesn't look, it's dark on camera, but this is probably the best lighting for Dark Universe. Right, just in the middle of light and night. Perfect lighting conditions. Lovely Dark Mall sign there. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut stuff out of this vlog, otherwise you're going to be spending 5 hours watching it. Wow. I say you spending 5 hours watching it. Probably 5 hours to edit it, the thing. Yeah. What I really love about this bit here, I didn't mention it earlier, it's like central well here, all the mist coming out of it, it's just stunning. You got this steakhouse there. Again, I probably would experience some of these restaurants, these quick services, if I had someone with me. I just feel awkward sometimes on my own. I don't eat well at the best of times, so yeah, stunning. So I don't know how much of this music in the background, the theme music, is copyrighted, so I kind of have to talk quite often, so I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. And every now and then you get like a little electric show at the top there, at the top of the manor. Now, I did see a picture of this actually, back from the exit of the area, looking through the trees, so I might have to get the same picture. Oh, it's delayed. Oh dear. You don't actually see that often actually. It's normally quite reliable. Yeah, I can still get some pictures and videos of it. That view, right there. Frankenstein's Manor. Victoria and all her experiments. All those monsters. Wow. Just amazing. You can hear the werewolf screaming or whatever he's doing to my left, the curse of the werewolf. The operations on that are fantastic as well, I forgot to mention. but everyone's rushing into it. And well, I was just filming the Burning Blade Tavern there. As you can probably tell, there is no flames. And it's been like that all day, apart from right at the start. And even then, I didn't get my camera out properly then. So yeah, I'm still in Dark Universe. I was just waiting for the night time to properly come. And here we are. We're going to walk out of the area. And you're not going to get much darker than this because you've got all the park lights, all the lights that all the signs at the shops. It's, all the light. It's just going to not make it fully dark, which is a shame. Yeah, like I said, it's actually better when it's not fully dark. And look at that, it's all just in that one shot alone, it's stunning. Time for my final ride of the day, and no ride on Stardust races. Not too fussed what side I get at. I've had two beautiful rides on this map beauty. I just want to go for that celestial spin again. The top hats, all the forces, etc. You know my force on this ride today. I keep bleeping on about it. I love this effect down there. And most of the let out, you can't really see anything either. You have got lights on the trains. Here they come again. Operations are fantastic. I'll try to get a couple of off-ride shots, but I can't promise anything. Just want to end my note on a positive note. And Stardust Races doesn't disappoint. I did a few no rides last year in September. I'm going to do it again tonight. It says 40 minutes on the app as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that extra fast pass. I've not done Battle of the Ministry yet, so. And that's still about 2 hours. And the fast pass is normally about half, so. Probably going to forfeit that fast pass, but thanks to the staff members anyway. That was really nice of you. Whoever you are, I'm sorry I didn't get your names. Yeah, let's go and start those races. Again, look. Look how good the operations are. Amazing. So there we go, about 12 out of there. Epic Universe. It's lovely being back, getting on some of my favourites like Monsters Unchained, Stardust Racers, getting on all the Super Nintendo World rides actually, and getting 2 rides and then back-to-back as well, walk on Minecraft Madness. Not one of my favourites, but it's not as bad as I remember it a bit in, sorry. It was quite bad the first time I rode it in September, but yeah, it's a pretty solid ride, pretty fun, bit of a gimmick, the boom coaster, but it is what it is. It's a crowd pleaser. It always gets 2 or 3 out of queues anyway there in the day, so yeah, awesome getting on those rides. Done all, Dark Universe, Super Nintendo World, Isle of Berk, you name it, I've done it all. It's in the park at night. You see that behind me? I don't know if the camera work it is. There you go. Kronos Tower. This camera, the camera's doing this, isn't it? Quite a lot. But yeah, trying to focus on my face. Probably don't want to see that anyway after a 12 hour day. Hot and sweaty, approaching 30 degrees. It's going to be that tomorrow. At the time of recording, it's 24 degrees. So yeah, pretty sticky, pretty muggy, but it is what it is with Florida. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.